Hello everyone, this is Venom and we are back with another episode of Hunter High. And today we are very high. Hunter High, that is. Okay, so today we're going to be facing off on the Lala barina. And before we do that, I wanted to talk about gear. So as of right now in your journey, you should have some proficiency with your weapon. If you're following with the lance tutorial, you should be somewhat proficient with the lance. Now's about the time you're going to be looking at upgrading your gear. Now you're only going to really upgrade your gear two, max three times throughout the main story, and then once you get to the end game, that's when you're going to be doing your grinding and making your sets. But for the most part, the main story you're not gonna be grinding that much. However, there are going to be a couple key milestones that you are going to be upgrading your gear. I'm going to pull out the monster manual here. So, monsters can typically kind of be put into certain categories. You got your low tier monsters, that'll be stuff like your, Chakabra. It'll probably go all the way up to probably right at Doshigama. After Doshigama, then we're going to get kind of to the next tier of monsters there. And then here soon we're going to be getting right into Alpha. So, getting up to this first set, you gotta make a gear set out of probably one of these first six here. My first set was the Lala barina. I'm wearing it right now. Wearing it right now. After that, you're going to be going. You could be, if you go for radar, that'll be like an alpha. That'll be a good in-game set you can get right there, or one that'll carry you towards that last set. I think mine ended up being the new Udra. That was my set until I got access to the Rathalos set, and that took me to the very end game. But right about now, you're going to be wanting to choose your set. Now is when you're going to want to talk about armor, and we're going to look at the smithy here and take a look at some of the armor sets. I'm going to show you how the equipment here works. So you're going to be going to Forge Upgrade Armor.
What are we making today?
Again, in the story mode, in the low rank, it does not take much to craft these sets. You can have access to most of these. The Lala barina is the one I'm wearing right now. On the right, you will see each piece here I'm scrolling over. It's actually got different skills here. Pull up my mouse here. I love there's a mouse here. Here we go. There we go. So each piece has got different skills right here. So you can see someone's got recovery up, paralyzed resistance, and I'm wearing the set too. That's why it shows there. If I go to a different one, here you go. You see on the right, it's the one we're looking at. On the left is what I'm wearing. So we got paralyzed resistance, recovery up, and all these are different skills that the armor sets have. You can see each armor set has different skills. The Lala barina one, we open it up, go to skill info. It'll show you recovery up. We'll slightly increase recovery. We'll go check out the paralyzed resistance. It says reduces the duration of paralysis by 30%. And each point here, for each piece we put on that's got a point, they add up, and 3 is going to be the maximum. And then, the max, as you skill up, or as you have each piece on there, you'll get, different bonuses. So now is about the time you're going to want to start going ahead and looking at skills, playing around with them a bit. Don't worry about stuff like jewels so much. Don't worry about if you think you chose the wrong set. You can always go back and make another one. And again, these low sets aren't going to matter too much until you get to high rank anyway. So you are free to go ahead and start experimenting around with your armor. Same thing with your weapons. At this point in the game, I made the Lala barina. I also made the I cannot talk right now when I'm this Hunter High. I made the Lala barina lance. I took this one. I forgot what I made after this one, but this one is what I had probably the longest throughout the story. So kept it for a while.
Know where to find me.
I'm not going to use that one right now. So I got my Hope Lance 2 on right now. I'm not going to upgrade till later on. So I'm going to go ahead and do this fight with this. So let's go ahead and take a look at our monster field guide. Again, today we're going to be hunting the Lala barina. This is going to be a very interesting monster to fight. Whether you're a vet or new, this monster is a little weird to fight. He's still got the same habits as other monsters. However, he still moves like an insect. So he's still got the same patterns. He's still got the same rhythm. But he'll stop. He'll just kind of stop in place. He won't even move. He'll move just like a spider. It's kind of freaky to look at. You'll see. It can kind of throw you off, but it's still not a very hard fight. Here we go. So you can break his petals. You can break his claws, and the tail is his weak point. He is weak to fire. Everything works against him except for sonic bombs. And you can get some additional rewards for breaking those parts. And you can typically, if a part is breakable on a monster, you can get additional rewards for it. So, I pointed 8 of these so far. I've captured 1 of them. Really? I only captured 1? I normally capture monsters. We're going to go ahead and see if we got ourselves a Lala barina quest. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to go ahead and do this. First, I'm going to grab my items. Now, there's something that I did not realize in the game. Now, in my defense, this is because this has historically been used for something different. But I didn't realize you could actually cook a meal anywhere. I didn't realize that you didn't have to go into your tent and do it. And you cook it using the damn, here we go. Gotta get used to using this new setup here. It's the barbecue grill. Here we go. The portable barbecue grill. I did not realize you could actually cook a meal on that. I thought you just did it in your tent. So that would have saved me a little bit of a headache throughout the story. But, yeah, just food for thought. That one would have helped me out a whole lot. Alright, let's find us a Lala barina quest. Hold on, Alma. No, you don't. Oh, yeah, I meant to actually eat, too. Let's go ahead and use that portable grill and make us a meal. Let's go ahead, cook our rations. I don't need anything crazy right now. I'm going to go ahead and skip past this. So I want to get right to the hunt. I've actually been waiting on this all day. Alright, let's see. Do we got any optionals with Lala barina? Yes, we do. I do have an optional. It's going to be 1 star, Lala barina. Let us go. That's going to be the closest camp. And again, Lala barina is a spider. Really cool, beautiful monster. I really like this one. I love spiders. Like I said, it moves very erratically, but it's still got a pattern. Be careful, it can paralyze you. Obviously, its armor and weapon also do with paralysis. I really liked it during the main story. You're going to watch out for its movement. He is very quick, and because he moves kind of jerkily, it can be kind of hard to predict him. He will shoot out red petals. Those petals will paralyze you, so be careful. You can be blocked. Now, your lancers are going to be using a lot of high thrusts. The low thrusts are going to miss most of the time if you use them. Okay, watch out for that petal right there. These are the red petals. These will paralyze you, so be careful of that. So watch his forelegs there. Those are what he attacks with for the most part. Very jerky movements, but let me see. You still got a pretty easy to follow pattern. Can become a pain to reach some of his wounds with a lance. Just takes a little getting used to. There we go. Okay, so he's angry. The wire put on his butt opens up, and it is painful. Now I believe you can break that stinger. You only do it when he's in a rage, obviously. Now you can see me tossing in a few low thrusts just because I'm kind of used to when he does certain moves. Like I said, you'll do better off with mostly high thrusts. I try to stick to those, but kind of once they get into a rhythm, it's hard to kind of break that. And once you start fighting a monster enough, it kind of becomes autopilot when you're fighting that monster. Now you'd think that would get boring, but it really doesn't. And especially kind of mixes things up when different monsters invade your fight as well. Every monster is handled differently. How you handle one may kind of clash with how you deal with another one. Now, again, in this point in your journey, you should be able to make most of the items we're going to be using. So we are going to be trying to trap the monster whenever possible. Alright, I'm going to put down my shock trap. Alright, 2 trank bombs. And he's down. There we go. Easy, easy fight. Not even a 5-minute fight right there. Again, basic set. Again, I fight it using its own set. I'll still just only use the Hope 2 Lance, so you can get something higher than this at this point. Was not a hard fight at all. Lala barina is definitely a favorite of mine from the new monsters. Really, really fun fight. Can't really think of anything else for you for that one. Go ahead and hop in, give it a try. If you have any trouble with it, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all for coming by, and I will see you all on the next episode of Hunter High.